Hello and welcome to Optics Trade YouTube channel. Today we'll be reviewing another product from Leica. As you can see, we have here today Leica Visus ILW 2.5 to 10 by 42. As you know, Leica is one of the finest optics producers in the world. They pride themselves with a long time history as an optics producer. Leica made some major breakthroughs and milestones in the field of sport optics. The company was invented in the middle of the 19th century, more precisely in 1849 in Wetzlar in Germany. The founder of the company was Ernst Leitz Sr. Nowadays, as we know, Leica camera, as they are called, employs more than 1,600 people from all over the world. They are constantly looking for new and innovative ideas in the field of sport optics. The company is producing optical products such as rifle scopes, rangefinders, binoculars, spotting scopes. They also have their own ballistic programs. They are, of course, the most known for their cameras, which are top of the line. And of course, they're also producing the corresponding optical accessories and more. So this series we have here today is, as we mentioned, Leica Visus. Leica Visus are rifle scope products suitable for hunting in various different situations. For example, there are 3 models in this series. Model 1 to 4 by 24 is designed mainly for driven hunts. This model we have here, 2.5 to 10 by 42, is designed for stalking and mountain hunting. And the model 3 to 12 by 50, which is a bit of a all-rounder for a bit of a all-rounded use. So this rifle scope here, as we can see, is about 324 millimeters long. It weighs 520 grams, which is a very light and, as we can see, very compact rifle scope. This rifle scope we have here has black color, but there is also an option to order this rifle scope with gloss color. This is the only rifle scope. This rifle scope series is the only rifle scope series from Leica which still has an option to be ordered with a gloss color, which is really a more vintage color and perhaps a bit of a old school fashion. Tube diameter of this rifle scope is 30 millimeters. It's also possible to have this rifle scope ordered with Zeiss ZMVM rail. The parallax of this rifle scope is fixed at 91 meters or 100 yards. And generally, a rifle scope, as we mentioned it is designed for hunting, for close and to medium range. As we can see, the design of this rifle scope is very nice looking. The overall size and weight of rifle scope, as we mentioned, it is very small and compact. And perhaps when ordered with gloss color, it's perhaps a bit of a more old school fashion vintage look, as we mentioned it. And also there is an option to order this rifle scope with a rail. As to the optical features of our rifle scope here, the zoom range is, of course, 2.5 to 10 with 4 times zoom factor. The lens diameter of this rifle scope is 42 millimeters, and it offers 90% of light transmission. As for the field of view, rifle scope has 3.9 meters on 100 meters of field of view on the highest magnification and 14.5 meters of field of view on the lowest magnification. The eye relief of this rifle scope is perhaps one of the most, we can say it, astonishing factors, because it features 100 millimeters eye relief. So this is really something else with a rifle scope. A very positive factor. We can say this without any doubt. There is also a bit more negative element of this rifle scope is the tunnel effect. Rifle scope has constant but small tunnel effect. In general, rifle scope is shockproof and it's usable with any caliber. It's fully waterproof and fogproof. As we can see here, perhaps you can see it a bit worse if I show it like this. The rifle scope is made in Portugal. Leica offers 10 years of warranty for this rifle scope with European-based service for warranty. So positive features are, as we mentioned, eye relief of this rifle scope, which is really top-notch, but it also has a bad field of view and perhaps a bit of a tunnel effect, as we mentioned it, which is constant. In the second part of this review, we will first comment the reticle properties of this rifle scope, then we'll go through the illumination control system and to the turrets. So if we start with the reticle, rifle scope's reticle is placed in the second focal plane, as is appropriate and suitable for all, perhaps we can say for most hunting rifle scopes. Rifle scope also has an illuminated reticle. There is only L4A reticle available with this rifle scope, which is a classic hunting reticle. So there is no debate here, nothing special, and we can move on to the illumination control system, which we will perhaps explain a bit. As we can see, illumination control system is located here on the left side, side turret knob. The illumination is usable in both daytime and low light. We can say it's fully usable in daytime and in low light due to the setting control. Illumination also has an auto turn off function. When you place rifle scope in vertical position, illumination is automatically turned off. As we can see, illumination has 9 settings. So as we can see, we have from 0, 1, 3, 5, 7 and 9. You might ask yourself why there is no middle. As you can see, we go from 1 and up to 3, so there is no 2. In fact, there is. As you can see, these white dots, as is a common practice with most rifle scopes, which are designed with this white dot indicator. Usually this means an off function for illumination, but not with this rifle scope. This is actually an intensity level. So we can basically go 1, and this dot is 2, 3, and the next dot is 4, and etc. In the following segment. The new illumination system is better than with ERI models. The dot definition is very, very fine, and overall we can say with the illumination control system, this rifle scope is a complete package. As you can see, setting 5 here is marked with an orange color. This means that below setting 5 and below is compatible for low light conditions. So now we'll begin with the turrets. Rifle scope is designed. This model is designed with capped hunting turrets. There is also an option, so this is hunting turrets in original, but there is also an option to order this rifle scope with a BDC or bullet drop compensation turret, or ASV in German. The click value of these turrets is 1 centimeter on 100 meters, or 0.1 milliradians. Number of turns are multi-turn, so the turrets are of multi-turn type. As we can see, they have no turn indicator, which is also not necessary, because with normal hunting rifle scopes, turrets are capped, and so there is no use. There is no use for a turn indicator, because you only use these turrets not very frequently, like with tactical rifle scopes. Total travel of elevation and windage is 1.8 meters on 100 meters, with 10 milliradian travel in one turn. The turrets can be removed by unscrewing this small screw here, as you can see. So this is basically the only option to remove the turrets, and they also have no locking function, which is again not necessary with hunting rifle scopes. As for the turret's feel, we can hear that they are audible just enough, so there's really no debate here for any improvements whatsoever. The feel on the click is very crisp. Clicks are very well defined. Basically, they give a very satisfying feeling, and they are also appropriately hard to use. So this rifle scope is designed with very good hunting turrets for this price range. It's also very good. You can order it with BDC turret. So for the conclusion of this review, we'll first go to pluses of this rifle scope. As we can see, the design of this rifle scope is very nice. We also mentioned that you can order it with a gloss color, which adds to the more elegant look of this rifle scope. The rifle scope is overall very light, so there is no room for improvement in this department. It also has very good turrets, as we mentioned it. The new illumination system is better than with the ERI rifle scopes. The dot definition is very fine, and of course we can go through the pluses without mentioning the eye relief of 100 millimeters. Remember, 100 millimeters of eye relief. This is really very good with this rifle scope. So the minuses: the field of view should have been a bit better. The tunnel effect, as we mentioned, if you remember, rifle scope has small constant tunnel effect, and perhaps it should be designed with a bit better eye box. Perhaps a minus of itself is that rifle scopes are made in Portugal. For this price range, the competition has to offer rifle scopes with 6 times zoom factor. As we know, this rifle scope has only 4 times zoom factor. So you can say that for this price range, these rifle scopes are perhaps cheap, or perhaps expensive, if we take into the account that there are competition companies which offer for the same price or the price somewhere like this rifle scope with 6 times zoom factor. The rifle scope includes also instruction manual, lens covers, the test certificate, the CR2032 battery to power the illumination, warranty card, and lens cleaning cloth. So we are at the end of this review. I hope you enjoyed it. If you wish to add something, if you wish to ask a question, you can leave a comment below, or you can also subscribe to our channel. Take care, until next time.